You have the framework. You have run it on your first few stories. The output is better than anything your team has been bringing to refinement. And now you are about to introduce it to the rest of the room. This is where most people make one of the three mistakes that quietly kill the whole thing. And why? It's not because the framework stopped working, but because of how they position it. So let me walk you through each one and how to avoid it. Mistake number one, you present the AI output as your finished work. You run the C.R.A.F.T framework, get a clean story with acceptance criteria and the Gherkin scenarios, and you drop it into Jira with no label, no caveat, nothing. Someone spots a business logic error, maybe a constraint you forgot to mention in your product Bible, and the question stops being, how do we fix this? The problem is not the AI mistake, the problem is the team thought you review it. So the fix takes 5 seconds. Label every AI-assisted story before it goes anywhere. AI-assisted draft needs team review in the description. That one line changes the frame. It invites critique instead of triggering suspicion. And it is accurate because that is exactly what it is. Mistake number two. You use AI output as a reason to skip the meeting. I understand the logic, invest past, the story looks solid, why do we need to sit in a room for an hour? Here is what you are forgetting. Invest is a pre-screen. It checks structural quality. It does not check whether the story is the right thing to build or whether the acceptance criteria match what the engineering team actually needs to implement it. AI answers structure questions. Teams answer reality questions. With my schedule, AI produced clean stories for the priority algorithm. Every one of them passed invest. And we still needed a conversation to agree on one thing. What exactly counts as a modest worker? 1 to 2 days reporting second shift or something else. That number was in Vladimir's head. It was not in any document. No AI system would have surfaced it without a human in the room. The meeting does not disappear. It gets shorter and more focused. Instead of spending 40 minutes writing stories on a whiteboard and another 40 debating structure, you spend 30 minutes on the one thing that actually requires the team. Decisions. That is the trade you are making. Mistake number 3. You ask the AI to prioritize the backlog. This one feels useful until it's not. AI is very good at organizing a backlog. It will sort by dependencies, by group name, by theme, by technical risk. It will give you a structured list that looks authoritative. But it cannot tell you that fixing the holiday edge case in my schedule is more valuable to Vladimir this sprint than building the admin override feature. It does not know that Vladimir's team has a national holiday in 3 weeks. It does not know that the schedule will lock on Friday, that nobody will be there in office. That context lives in conversation between you and your stakeholder. The moment AI decides priority, you are no longer steering the product. You are administrating a sorted list. AI structures and quality checks. You decide what matters most. Here is the culture shift I want you to carry into every conversation about this framework. You are not replacing the team. You are improving the raw material you bring to the table. Okay? Before C.R.A.F.T framework, everyone showed up a blank page and spent first 2 hours producing something worth discussing. Now you're Show up with a 80% completed draft and you spend 30 minutes on the 10 or 15% that actually requires a human decision. The meeting got better, the output got better, and you gave the team better work to do. Label your drafts, keep the meeting, make the priority calls yourself. That is how this stays in the room.